Good morning. It's a pleasure to be here with you today. And I would like to thank Startup Reykjavik and Ari Banki for this great program. Before we start, I would like to show you a commercial of what we are doing.
Leiguvefur Leiguskjóls vettvangur þar sem leigusali auglýsir húsnæði til leigu með skilvirkari hætti en áður. Allir leigjendur framvísa rafrænu leiguskilríki þegar sótt íbúð. Upplýsingar á skírteininu vottaðar af þriðja aðila, auk þess sem að húsaleiguábyrgð fylgir hverjum leigjanda. Auglýsing leigusala birtist samstundis inn á leiguvefnum sem og helstu leigugrúppum á Facebook. Auðvelt að flokka umsóknir, til dæmis eftir lánshæfismati kreditinfo. Leigusali boðar síðan álitlega leigjendur í opið hús og getur strax í kjölfarið útbúið leigusamning með einum smelli. Samningurinn undirritaður rafrænt og skráður í sjálfvirka greiðslumiðlun þar sem greiðslur ávallt tryggðar þann fyrsta hvers mánaðar. Leigusali getur jafnframt fengið allt að 90% af heildarvirði leigusamningsins greiddan út strax við undirritun. Leiguskjól, þar sem heimili verða til.
All right. I would like to take you 10 years back in time. I was traveling in Croatia in 2008 with my friends. We arrived at a small island called Brač outside the country with a ferry. On the dock, there was a lot of guys standing and shouting bed and breakfast with pictures of their houses. But we realized quickly that this was the place to find accommodation that is on the dock. We had no way of telling who was reliable and who wasn't, but we managed to find the guy, and the apartment was pretty nice. We had to pay in cash, but then we had no way of expressing our experience online or giving him any reviews. That problem was solved by Airbnb in the next years. We still have a very similar problem in Iceland and actually in the countries around us regarding the long-term rental market. Instead of standing on a dock shouting, people are standing on social media and shouting. We have come up with a solution which we refer to as the Airbnb for long-term rent to tackle this problem. We have identified 4 key problems in the long-term rental market, both here in Iceland and in the countries around us. Finding an apartment is hard, and that's because there are a lot of people on the rental market. And renting is expensive, both in Iceland and other places. And because rent is expensive, people struggle with payments. And that's not only a problem for the landlord, for the tenant, it's also a problem for the landlord, because he has his own bills to pay each month. And because rent is high, deposits are also high. Landlords keep large amount of money in their own bank accounts, which can be complicated and cause dispute. And because people have to have homes, and there's a lot of money on the rental market, we see a lot of scam going on. And that introduces an identity risk to the market. And this is a very current problem, as you can see in this article from the Financial Times last week, actually, where they are tackling the deposit problem. So we have created a global online platform for long-term rent, where landlords and tenants form a community. To apply for an apartment, people create their own rental profile. The profile is verified by government IDs, EIDs, social accounts, emails, and phones. So people can be sure they are speaking with real people. And the profile also has the credit score, which is provided by different credit rating companies around us. And because the profile has a credit score, landlords can easily filter out the good tenants from the bad ones. And they can, with a single click of a button, create rental agreements and other legal documents and keep it in a secure cloud storage. Our solution is a fintech solution, meaning we have both financial part and the technical part. The platform serves as the technical part and is the key factor in generating the necessary financial information we need to price our products. And our products are mainly payment service for landlords, where we secure the payment on the first of each month, and they pay around 1.5 to 5% fee for each transaction. The second product we have is the deposit-free guarantee, which allows the tenant to rent without paying a large amount up front and instead pay a monthly premium of around 5 up to 25% of the amount. The market in Iceland is around 35,000 contracts, that is rental contracts. And we believe the addressable market or the serviceable market there is 30,000 contracts. And we have built a minimum viable product in the last 2 years, which is giving us revenue around $200,000 today, each year. And we hope in the next 18 months to secure up to 5,000 contracts in Iceland alone, which will generate revenue around $4 million and a valuation of the company of around $10 million. We have identified 3 key markets outside of Iceland: the Baltic countries, the UK, and Canada. And we believe that in these markets are around 10 million serviceable contracts. And our goal is to secure in the next 7 years in that market and other markets around 1 million contracts. That will generate revenue of around $500 million per year, coming from payment service fees and rental guarantees. And that will give us a valuation of around $1 billion. Our competition comes mainly from real estate agents, rental agents, and social platforms like Facebook and Craigslist. Our solution offers more transparent information, and instead of offline payments, we have all payments online, which makes the rental market more secure and more effective. The team is consisting of me and Vilhjálmur Andri Kjartansson, and I'm an economist. I also have a degree in computer science. I take care of the business model and the developing of the platform. Vilhjálmur takes care of the legal side of the business and communication with our current customer base. So why now? As we saw 10 years ago, there was an obvious problem on the dock in Croatia. That problem has been solved, and it was done very efficiently. We still have, however, a problem very similar to the dock problem on the long-term rental market, and that problem will remain unsolved unless somebody does anything about it. And we haven't seen anyone doing it in the way we are going to do it. So there's no better time than just now. So please visit our website and speak with us afterwards. Thank you.